Hello friends. So today we have another mini Tabata. It's going to include an exercise for our lats and our upper body, biggest muscle in our back, biggest muscle in our upper body, I should say, and also an exercise for our glute medius, which is a really big component of hip stability and balance, and really is the underdog for a lot of our exercises like squats and also cardiovascular work, from cycling to running and walking. So let's look at our setup here. So we're going to bring our band underneath our arches, and I'm going to wrap my band around my palms one time. It might be more for you. You want to have enough tautness that you feel like you're pushing through some sand or water. What's thicker, sand or water? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. So I'm standing nice and tall here. I'm pressing my big toe and the outside of my arch into the ground to give me lots of stability here. Of course, it's always a good idea to do these exercises that include balance beside a wall or in front of a couple chairs or your sofa even, or all of those things if possible, just in case you feel like you lose your balance. It's always better to fall safely. Hopefully it doesn't happen, it shouldn't, but you know, sometimes it does. So next exercise is going to be a lat pull down. So I've wrapped that resistance band around my palm one more time because I'm going to be pulling and I really want to feel it and engage. So thing to remember here is that you don't want to pull too much, because what ends up happening is, see that rotation on my arm and shoulder? You want to avoid that, because that starts recruiting muscles in your upper back and neck, and we really want to focus on those wings. So we're going to lean back, I'm going to open my arms up a bit, and then I'm going to pull just enough that I really start to feel mid and low back. And then I'm just going to reverse that. Okay, so leaning back as much as possible helps. You're really going to want to strengthen your core and really engage like you're doing a crunch, but then not slouching. So lots of things going on. If you want to warm up to that, I suggest looking at our core Tabata, which includes planks. So that might be a nice combination with this series. So let's get started. We only have 4 rounds. All right, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. All right, band is set. Abduction. If you do any cycling, this is a really great warm-up for you, because we use a lot of hamstrings and quadriceps, so firing up your glute medius is going to really provide balance, and it's going to take some pressure off of those other large muscles in your legs. All right, here we go. Squeeze and return. We're also getting a nice little stretch here for our shoulders. Compound movements. And multitasking. Isn't that what mini Tabatas are all about? Multitasking. Excellent. So we only got 1 more round to go. So with that leg raise, it's up to you if you want your toes pointed towards you or away. You can also alternate. Yeah, really slow this one down. I love it. I love that seated lat pull down. It's one of my absolute favorites. What about you? What do you think? There's our buzzer. You did it. Amazing. Thanks for joining me and have an amazing day.